Baby Groot's so fucking cute. Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Smiley, and today I am very, very excited to be talking with you guys about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Now, I loved the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie. I don't believe I reviewed it, but if I had, I would have given it a 9 out of 10. It was just a great, great movie. Super fun, super funny, and very action-packed, and the action scenes all stood out in my head. Like, I could probably quote Guardians of the Galaxy line for line. I loved the first movie, so I was super, super excited to see what James Gunn was going to do when he came back to direct Volume 2. And I wasn't disappointed. I mean, this is not a perfect sequel. This isn't Bad Boys 2, but it is a very, very good sequel and a very, very good movie. Where the last movie kind of focused on everyone equally a little bit, this movie is more about Star-Lord and his heritage, his father, Ego, played by Kurt Russell. Now, I mean, everyone does a great job in this movie. I loved the relationship between Star-Lord and his father, and I loved where they ended up taking that. No spoilers here, obviously. The standout performance here, the one that really got me, was Michael Rooker as Yondu. Now, in the last movie, Yondu was kind of a badass, and, you know, he was there. He did a couple cool things. He had the arrow that he whistled around, and that was cool. That was some cool shit. But in this movie, he's like front and center. He's a main character in this one, and he kicks some serious ass. I loved having him in this movie, and I think he did a fantastic job. Really, really a standout role. Another performance that I really enjoyed was Karen Gillan as Nebula. Now, she tells us some things about Thanos that kind of prove he's a dick. We've heard he's a dick, but we didn't hear why he's a dick a lot in the Marvel Universe, so I was glad that Nebula gave us some insight onto why Thanos is an asshole. And then, you know, Gamora and Nebula, they had some nice sister moments there. There was a lot of nice family coming together aspects of this movie that I really liked and I really enjoyed. This movie is just, it's very, very funny. For every time that you're like, oh, this isn't as good as the first one, oh, that scene's weird, oh, that's weak, oh, there's another scene in there that's gonna make you laugh your ass off so hard that you're gonna forget about those previous scenes. And I'm really happy with the job that they did on this movie, and I'm really, really impressed with it. I can't wait to see it again, and I hope you guys saw it this weekend. If not, see it this coming weekend. It's a great fucking movie. So, without further ado, I am gonna go ahead and give it a good 7 out of 10. I think it deserves it. Not as good as the first one. The first one I said I'd give a 9 out of 10. I was leaning between giving this one a 7 or an 8, and I ended up going with a 7 because there were a few things that I think they could have done a lot better. I think the first hour of the film was a bit choppy, and the gold people were a bit stupid, but every other reviewer has said that, so. Also, I would have liked to see a little bit more setup for Infinity War in this one. I know that Marvel likes to do that. They like to set up for the next movie, but this one was a little more contained than it normally is. You know, even with the first Guardians of the Galaxy, Thanos was kind of looming over the whole thing. In this one, it's just, you hear about Thanos, but you don't really see him. You don't see him at all. I mean, I wish that there was a little more setup for Infinity War. There are more Marvel movies coming out before Infinity War, so I'm guessing that some of those are going to do some of that work for us too. Until next time, guys, I'd like to thank you very much for watching. Please leave me a like on this video if you like it, leave a dislike if you didn't like it, and leave me a comment down below letting me know what your favorite Marvel movie is. Any Marvel movie, doesn't have to be an Avengers movie, it can be any Marvel movie you want. Me? I'd probably say this one's a three-way tie for me, because I really, really like, I love Deadpool. I love Deadpool, and I love Captain America Civil War. And the first Iron Man movie, I have a very, let's call it a very personal experience I had with it. Those three movies are tied for my favorite Marvel movie. So yeah, guys, I will see you in the next video. Next time we'll be reviewing Resident Evil The Final Chapter or XXX The Return of Xander Cage. I'm editing both those videos right now, so we'll see. Whichever one comes out first will come out first. Catch you guys in the next one. Keep it kosher. Peace.